I healed my anxiety for good, and it will never, ever come back. Today, I want to share exactly how I did it and the things I use as maintenance to continue living in a place of inner peace and ease. Let's dive in. My friends, welcome to another important video on my channel. If you haven't subscribed and hit the bell for all the notifications for my videos, please do that now. And if you want to learn more about any of my anxiety recovery programs, click here at any point in the video. Now, what a big topic, right? What a massive idea that I'm bringing forward here. What a share. I am sharing how I eliminated anxiety for good and how I continue to live my life with a place of inner peace and a place of perceived safety from my brain, and how my body continues to feel safe in all environments. I'm really sharing a lot today, but I am sharing it in a way that is simple to understand and hopefully as easy as possible to apply. I've narrowed it down to 3 points. They start with the 3 re's, yes. And we are starting with number 1. Okay. Released, in the sense of allowing suppressed emotions to be released through intention, words, and actions. I healed my anxiety because I finally set the intention within to say, it is safe for me to have emotions. It is safe for me to feel emotions. And it is safe for me to express my emotions. Because for a long period of time, I kept those emotions locked up within me, making sure that I didn't let people down or say the wrong thing or show too much anger or show too much fear or sadness. Those days are over. I continue to live my life with the intention towards my subconscious mind and body that it is safe to release these suppressed emotions. Now, a lot of you are asking, well, Dennis, how do I do that, right? I get a lot of hows. Well, here's what I want to put forward here. Do not concern yourself with the how, right? Place your focus, your attention, and your energy into the intention. The intention is the key to allowing your system to release and express suppressed emotions. So, with intention, you wake up in the morning and you say, it is, and you feel it within yourself, right? It is okay for me today to be emotional, to share my emotions with the world, right? And you're going to notice that as you place this intention deep within you, and it feels like it is there now, when the moment shows up, normally you would suppress things, but this time, because you planted the seed, you are feeling different and you are doing something different. A lot of the times when you release suppressed emotions, it comes out in the form of crying. Crying can be anger, crying can be fear, crying can be sadness, it can be disgust, it can be anything. So when you find that you are starting to cry a little bit more, it doesn't mean crying like bawling your eyes out, right? Just a little tear, or your eyes are watering a little bit. Good. That's very, very good, right? So that's the first way that I healed my anxiety for good. Secondly, it's the redirect. Redirect. In the sense of turning fear into passion, to end the pattern of using the energy to stop bad things from happening, and instead redirect that energy towards things I was interested in creating and things that I stopped doing because of anxiety. A lot of people out there stop doing the things they enjoy and passionate about because anxiety is there in mental form, in emotional form, or physical form. And anxiety says, don't do those things because your anxiety is going to get worse, right? And we start to invest ourselves in that idea like, oh yeah, that could be true. I better stop doing everything, right? In truth, you can do very difficult things, right? But anxiety convinces you that you can't. So it's very important that you understand that you need to redirect your energy from fear, from preventing bad things from happening, to making good things happen in your life. Okay, so if you're the kind of anxiety sufferer that has lived in a bubble for months or years or decades, it's important that you look deeper into what's really going on right now and understand that you've got energy in you to use. Do not use that energy to look to stop making bad things come true in your life. Instead, use that energy for creativity, for passion, connection, and communication. You can do those things, and often it starts with very small steps. You're not going to go from here to there, right, within a few days. It takes baby steps. And every little baby step that you take where you use the energy within you, I've got this energy boiling up within me. What am I going to do with it? Well, you know what? I'm going to start brainstorming ideas on how I can become more creative. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So in essence, transmute the energy. Transmute the energy. Use it for creation. You can do this. Thirdly, we're talking about refocus. Refocus in the sense of turning away from things that would keep me fearfully charged, and instead downshifting to things that fed my soul, right? Now we're talking about refocusing where your priorities are, where your time is going. Overstimulation does not mean fun. Overstimulation does not mean that you are living. Okay? So if there's a certain platform, a social media platform that is taking up your energy and you are enjoying it, and it's like the thing you do. Oh, did you see the latest TikTok today? Oh my God, it was so funny. Oh God, we need to make sure we go through all these TikToks. No, every single TikTok video that you scroll through, your brain has to try to make sense of what's going on in that video. And before your brain can make sense of what's going on in the video, you scroll to the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Same thing goes for social media platforms. Do you know how much energy you're using up by just scrolling through social media platforms? No wonder you're so tired. No wonder you're so exhausted, right? And you're not even physically doing anything. You're just on your phone, right? For hours and hours and hours. Overstimulation keeps your anxiety alive. So we need to turn away from things that keep you fearfully charged, right? And we need to downshift. We need to use that time in a way where we prioritize our inner peace and perceive safety through the brain. We need to go for slow walks. We need to communicate with people in a slow manner. We need to drink tea instead of coffee while we sit at the cafe. We need to stop trying to perform for everybody, putting up a performance, right? Putting up the face that everybody's going to accept and like. It doesn't matter anymore. The priority is moving away from anxiety and towards inner safety, inner peace. So there's going to have to be some real brutal and honest questions that you ask yourself. And these questions are related to what is sucking the energy out of me, my vitality out of me, right? These are the main ways that I healed anxiety for good and continue to live along these lines, my friends. I'm telling you, once you start applying these 3 points into your life consistently, you are going to be in alignment with inner peace, and you're going to find that your mental clarity comes back little by little. You're going to find that your body is not freaking out at every new experience that you enter into. And you're going to find that your brain is actually starting to rewire itself no matter how many years you've lived with anxiety. Stop allowing anxiety to convince you that this cannot be healed. It can be healed. And my friends, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do today. And if you want to learn more about any of my programs, click here. Remember that you are more than anxiety. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Forward together. Bye-bye.